Alright, so today I'm going to talk about lucid dreaming. I've successfully had 7 lucid dreams using these techniques, so I'm going to describe them to you, and you can choose to follow them if you like. But they have worked for me, so that's my vote of confidence with them. So the first thing that you'll want to do, which has been said many times before, is you want to get a dream journal. I have 3 dream journals. This is an old one, but you know, it's got dreams in it and text and whatever. Now, what you do with a dream journal is you write down your dreams as you remember them. Now, one technique that I have discovered that helps a lot for remembering to remember your dreams is before you go to bed, you can say, "I am going to remember my dreams," and say that a few times. I've said it to develop a technique that it actually works. I say it about 2 times, 3 times a night, every night, just every night before I go to sleep. So that helps to wake you up after you have a dream. Now, one thing that I have discovered with this technique is that if you actually do become successful with this technique, and if it does work for you, you could wake up as much as 4 times a night. When I was really into lucid dreaming, I haven't done it in a little while. I've been working on getting it back, but when I was doing these dreams and when I developed these techniques, I woke up about 4 times a night after dreams, and I would have to write them down. So, you know, 4 times a night might be a lot, so you might not want to be using this technique unless you can actually be getting enough sleep. I would probably recommend like 8 to 9 hours of sleep, because if you're going to be waking up 4 times during the night, writing down your dreams, and you're going to want to probably add another hour of sleep so that you can compensate for that hour that you're going to be losing. Now, in the dream journal, you write down your dreams as you remember them, as what has doing what has happened. Now, after you've collected a bunch of dreams, like the next day or at the end of the week or so, you can read through the dreams, and what you want to do is look for common themes that are occurring on a regular basis. So, in a lot of my dreams, I used to see light bulbs that were like unattached to lights. So when I would see a light bulb that was unattached to a light, then that would give me a reason to believe that I was dreaming. So this is called looking for dream signs. Dream signs are recurring themes that will tell you that you're in a dream. So what you want to do is you want to write them down on another piece of paper. Probably not in your dream journal, just because you might not look at it as frequently. But you want to collect the dream themes or the dream signs, and you want to put them down on a piece of paper. I repeated myself, but you want them on a piece of paper because you're going to want to look at those every night before you go to bed and see sort of the themes that you're going to be looking for, the signs that you're going to be looking for, so that if they occur, then you can recognize that you are dreaming. It does work. And another technique that I have used that has been particularly successful is writing something on my hand. I don't have anything on my hand right now, so I'll just do it right now. What should I write? Dream. Alright, so you can't see it, but it's there. Oh, there we go. How do I turn my hand to put it on the screen? Dream. Alright, so there we go. So what I have done is I've written dream on my hand. Now, you don't have to write dream, you can write whatever you like, and just, something that will work for you. And what you want to do is you want to develop like a habitual pattern of looking at the hand and looking at the writing. Now, one thing, it's hard to do. It is hard to develop, like to work on this technique, because it's kind of annoying because you have to be training yourself to do this on a regular basis. So what I do is I try and remember every hour to look at my hand. And I look at it, and sometimes I look at it twice. Now, what this is going to do while you're dreaming is if you can develop the pattern to do it on a regular basis, then you might remember to do it in a dream. And in a dream, text never stays the same, and text never, is what it seems. So usually with just writing something like dream, if you develop the technique of looking at it on a regular basis, then while you're dreaming, if you look at your hand, it's not going to say dream anymore. It's going to say something different. Like I remember seeing like ginormous math equations down all of my arm, which obviously I wouldn't write that on my hand. So that's one, it's going to work in that you're going to realize by doing this reality check, because that's something that you need to do. Reality checks make you aware of what is make you sort of question your reality. So when you look at this is a good reality check, because if you're going to see dream on it, then you're going to be like, whoa, I'm awake. But if you look at it and it doesn't say dream, or if there's more words, or if it says something other than dream, like maybe awake, and like, I didn't write that, then that will be a sign to you that you were dreaming. And once that happens, then you kind of will start to become lucid. Now, one thing that I've seen mentioned before, and I know from my own personal experience, is that when you become lucid, you want to try and relax, because if you become excited about being lucid, then your dreams are going to punish you by waking you up right away. So this is something that happens very frequently when starting to lucid dream, is that you're going to probably, once you get into the lucid state, which is a very disturbing but exhilarating and exciting state at the same time, when you first get into it, you're going to be like, whoa, and then you're going to wake up. So you want to try and focus, or try and make it possible for you to relax. A technique that works, if you can do this, because you're going to need to be having control of dreaming, is to like spin around, or you can cover your nose. That's a reality check, but that's another thing that you can do, because that will you want to focus maybe on your breathing if you can do that while you're dreaming. But the nose clicking is a reality check, because if you can breathe with your nose plugged or with your fingers on your nose, then obviously something's not right. So basically these are going to be some techniques that you're going to want to use, and that they will be successful. So I'll recap just to make sure everyone remembers, and so that I remember, because I've been talking for 7 minutes and I might not really have been very clear and concise. So 1, you're going to want to create a dream journal. You're going to write down your dreams every night, and you're going to want to look for dream signs. 2, you're going to want to say before you go to sleep, I'm going to remember my dreams. You can even throw in, I'm going to have a lucid dream, because that might help. And you want to use reality checks. Now, the one that I suggested in this video was to write on your hand, but there are various other reality checks: covering your nose, flicking a light switch, looking at text, picking up a book, anything that is going to be different from sort of the constant sort of normalcy of life. Because in dreams everything changes all the time, and it's like instantaneous change. So those are things you're going to want to look for, and I'm not an expert, but I have used these techniques and have had 7 successful lucid dreams using these techniques. So it is something that does work. Another thing that you can do, which has worked for me too, is go to a wonderful website called dreamviews. Wow, I'm slow here. .com. So I'll just show that quickly on the screen. Dreamviews.com. So they have a forum, and they have information about different techniques to develop lucid dreams. So if you go to the website, join the forum, and you can learn more, and you can discuss dreams, and there's tons of information available. They were very helpful for me in developing my lucid dreaming techniques and experience and skills. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you can have some wonderful lucid dreams in the future, because they're amazing, and I love them too.